Hey guys, it's the DJ. Hey, what you doing? I'm outside on the patio here, just a quick video with Mr. T. Beautiful Mother's Day here in the Midwest. Sun is shining. I got my shades on. Yeah, the future's so bright. I gotta wear sunglasses. Yep. And the Cubs be winning too. Got myself a win flag here. If you're familiar with that, you can see most of it there. Look at that. We got the win flag out for the Cubbies. Cubbies finally beat the Mets last night. About time. They were in a little mini slump. Guess they're playing the hardest part of their season right now and doing pretty well. But took it on the chin. They've lost like 7 in a row until last night. So um, I think the Mets were like 110 straight or something like that. That's just crazy. And my friends in Michigan, you've been awful quiet over there. I hear that the Detroit Tigers are the best team in baseball. I didn't fact check that, but I do believe I heard that the Detroit Tigers are the best team in baseball. That can't be. That can't be. What's up with that? You guys in Michigan need to scream a little more at the DJ in the morning. Yeah, Garrett talks about his golfing and the Atlanta Braves. You guys not talking about the Tigers. Holy schmoly. So there you go. It's like 75 today. I think I'm gonna gotta run a couple of errands here, and I'm gonna take the convertible out for a change and see what we can find on the highways and byways of my neighborhood. A nice little breeze. Beautiful day here in the hood. Yeah, beautiful day in the hood. I hope you're having a great day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And just beautiful, beautiful. We got a pope. Got my papal hat here on. Got my papal hat on. And we be triggering libs. Mr. T got a 747 from the Qatar people, I guess. I just saw the headline. I didn't read much of that. That's kind of interesting. Qatar's kind of like that friend that's your friend but they're not. I'm here to tell you that. They'll do whatever we ask them as long as we pay them for it. That's the type of friend Qatar is, which is no different than many of our foreign allies in the world. They just love the American money, folks. I'm here to tell you that. That's been a long-standing tradition, and now with Elon Musk and the Doge people cutting back, a lot of that money has been stalled or stopped, and you're going to see some screaming and nuzzling up to the American ambassadors a little bit more as some of these countries look to have their money flow reinstated. Haven't heard much in Illinois about the money flow stopping. They kind of gave up on screaming and yelling and singing, but I'm sure as things get worse, they'll resort to those tactics once again. But for right now, it's kind of status quo here, and people aren't screaming and yelling as much. But they just don't like my Mr. T, though. They don't like my Mr. T. I haven't heard of any protests at his hotel or anything. I'm sure there are some, but they're just not being reported. The media is like on a blackout of migrant stuff for the last 2 months. You don't see much about the migrants. I have a sneaking suspicion in the police blotters around me. I see where they stop a lot of people and they charge them with driving without a driver's license, insurance, and I'm seeing accidents a lot where, I mean, horrific auto accidents where a normal person, you'd just be a fender bender, but we're seeing like really tragic auto accidents around here, and they fail to mention the name of the people involved. So I'm sure they're covering up for something. So a lot of road accidents that never really had this frequency and in the amount of severity, like fiery crashes. I mean, it's just crazy. So I suspect these people are buying like a $2,000-3,000 car from somebody. They're not getting a license. They're not registering it. They're not having insurance, and they really don't know how to drive. I'm gonna make that statement right here and there. There's a there's let's just say there's a neighbor in my neighborhood has a who has a relative that they brought in from Colombia. Yes, Colombia, the country, and he has he's like in his 30s. I think he's like in his 32 or 34, and he's been in the United States now for a couple of years, and he has some issues driving. He has some issues driving, and I think it's just they've never driven, and they don't take lessons, and they're not paying attention, and they're probably looking at their phone. Who knows? But yeah, I think we're seeing the illegals increasing our car accident rates and severity here in the Midwest. So that's what I got to report for you. Tell me what you're seeing in your neighborhood. What are you seeing in your hood? And um, I'm looking forward to the summer. I've already had an encounter with a solicitor. Those of you that watch the channel know that I don't take kindly to solicitors ringing my doorbell and knocking on my door. This one was a little bit different. It was like about a week ago. Somebody, I think it was like electricity company, was coming around looking to save you from your bill somehow. Have you seen those guys out? I was out cutting the grass, and this gentleman made the mistake of stopping me and asking me if he could talk to me. I said sure, as long as you're not soliciting me. And turned out he was kind of, and I kind of told him, tell you what, I'm cutting my grass here right now, and but I told them 911 were my favorite numbers, and I like gambling and playing craps, and 9 and 11 are just my favorite numbers. And if I see you around, I'll be dialing those numbers pretty shortly. And he skedaddled. He did skedaddle. He ran down the block, and I never saw him on my street again. So 'tis the season for solicitations. I'm here to tell you that. And I hope you have signs by your door too that say, hey, no solicitors. And I hope your town has a solicitation ordinance like my town does. So we do have an ordinance here, and don't take kindly to people soliciting, and especially if they're not registered. Got to be registered and have a background check done. And this gentleman said that his friend had his background check registration for him. that was that was the that was the response I got. His friend has it. So yeah, the never ending saga. We'll see how many times I have to call the police this summer. I think it was once or twice last summer. So we will continue to update you on that. So I hope you're having a good Mother's Day. Like, share, subscribe, DJ Wonder Christie. Check out our car show videos. Been releasing a lot of those the last couple of days. And thought I'd do a long stream format here. A quick video for you guys outside in the beautiful weather here in suburban Chicago. Yeah, we got a new Pope. Damn, we got a new Pope. Hope you're loving the Pope. The Pope and the Bears. We'll be talking about the Bears' new stadium that we're slow rolling into suburban Arlington Heights Stadium. And they haven't said it yet, but it's coming. It's coming, guys. The new suburban Chicago Bears Stadium, just down the railroad tracks from my town. Like 15-20 miles from my hometown. You could take the Metro and hit the new Bears Stadium, the new Bears District entertainment and dining district that they're planning on building, I guess. So we'll talk more about that in the days to come. So like, share, subscribe. Do that for the DJ. Do that for Donnie, as he's trying to get rid of these illegals, guys. Illegals being shown the door. Thank you. Over and out. It's the DJ.